What's up, people of YouTube? I'm Karsatowski, and welcome to the Karsatowski Eats YouTube channel. So, unlike a lot of my previous food taste tests of trying YouTuber products, fast food products, casual dining food, today we are getting a little bit fancy. Because today I am going to try one of the most expensive and, let's be honest, it's an acquired taste food. It is none other than caviar. And I am not just gonna eat one type of caviar. What? Oh no. I'm gonna eat 3 different types of caviar today and figure out which one is best. So let's go and jump right onto it. And I've got kind of mixed feelings about this, honestly. And our very first type of caviar that we have is from the black lumpfish. So as you can see, it kind of reminds me of very, very tiny blackberries. Now, definitely a very fishy smell. And if I gotta be honest, it kind of smells a lot like a mixture between Red Lobster and Captain D's, which I love both those places, but they served cooked fish. I'm eating raw fish eggs. So let's go ahead and see how good or bad the black lumpfish is. Whoa, that's very salty. Gosh. It's got like this weird film to it. Like a lot of salt, like you're eating anchovies. And then there's this lingering fish film on the roof of my mouth. And honestly, the individual eggs, it kind of tastes like I'm eating very tiny Orbeez. If you can imagine that. Whoa. Yeah, that would wake you up. Pour some black lumpfish in someone's mouth while they're sleeping and that'll wake them up for sure. I gotta say, the taste is very intense, but it's not terrible. I have had a whole lot of worse stuff than that, and off to a fairly decent start with that. Interesting for black lumpfish. So if I had to get a rating on that, it's difficult to rate because these are foods that I would only eat like every once in a while. And when I mean every once in a while, I probably won't eat this ever again, to be honest, unless I was making like a short for YouTube or something like that. Or if I happen to go to England or something and they offer me caviar, but that right there is probably a solid 4, I guess. On caviar level, I would say it'd be more like a 7.5. But as far as how good it is overall, I'm gonna have to rate it probably a 4. No, God! So that's where black lumpfish takes you right there. If you don't like seafood, you are not going to like caviar at all. I absolutely love seafood. I have never met a seafood creature that I didn't like, except for probably caviar. Okay, let's go ahead and get on now to the second flavor that we have. So this type of caviar that we have right here is the red salmon caviar. Now, as you can see, very different texture. It is very gelatinous, and each one of these eggs is the exact same size as an Orbeez, and they're much larger. And let's see how they smell. Exact same smell. Smells like seafood. If you ever go to seafood market and just stick your nose right into the frozen fish, that's exactly what it smells like. And you can't see it, but I've got these on a paper towel, and with them sitting here, the liquid from these eggs have just seeped through the saltine cracker. But okay. It kind of looks like my dog's throw up, I'm gonna be honest. But here we go. I gotta do it for the video, don't I? Oh, poo.
A few moments later. 2 hours later.
Oh my gosh. The texture is so weird. It's like I'm eating peach jello, but it's seafood. Oh, the smell from it too. I can't even swallow it. Oh. Gosh. My body was saying, nope, that ain't going in me today. That ain't going in me at all. Goodness. Very gelatinous. The larger eggs do not make it any more pleasant than the black lumpfish. That liquid from it reminds me a lot of peach jello, or not peach jello, but like peach jam. If you've ever had peach jam, it's just like real thick and runny and just honestly does not taste very good at all. Imagine that instead of it tastes just like fish oil and smells like it. That is essentially what red salmon caviar tastes like. My gosh. So if I had to rate that, it's gonna have to be a 1.5. I can't rate it a 2 because I couldn't even swallow it. And I can't rate it a 1 because that is not one of the absolute worst things I've ever had, but it's pretty up there. My goodness. Woo, woo. Rich British people, I'm talking to you right now. Why? Just go out and eat pufferfish. I mean, I would rather get poisoned by eating pufferfish than to eat dadgum caviar. I mean, come on, stupid Brits. Okay, anyway, so now we have a third and final type of caviar, which for the longest time I thought they only ever had like black lumpfish and red salmon, but they actually do have a third one, and this is vodka lumpfish.
What?
I do not think it's actually fermented in alcohol, but it might as well be to take me out of my misery. So these eggs are the exact same size as the black lumpfish, which I realized after trying the first two that size actually does kind of matter in this type of challenge. And they are bright red, very much just like a red raspberry. So let's just go ahead and try this. I'm just contemplating a lot of life choices right now. I thought this wasn't gonna be as rough as it was, but it is. My gosh, good Lord have mercy. It is just so salty and so watery at the same time. How does anybody enjoy that? I mean, I guess if you actually put it in like grape jelly or something, it can dilute the taste, but really? You're just gonna go to a pregnant fish and just take out all of its eggs or whatever they do to get it, or go to a fish nest or something, or fish egg sack or whatever they lay and just get all the eggs from it? I mean, really, people? You nasty wealthy people. If I was wealthy, I wouldn't touch this stuff with a 10-foot pole. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rate that like a 2.5. Way too salty, way too fishy, and my breath is gonna smell like fish oil until the weekend. I mean, my goodness. Ooh, I'm gonna have to take some breath mints, brush my teeth, all that kind of stuff before lunchtime today. My goodness. Yeah, so a kind of clear winner, but then again, in my opinion, none of these are winners because you should never consume caviar unless you don't want to offend your wealthy hosts in Britain someplace. The blackfish is slightly better than the other two, but it's really the only tolerable one. I mean, the other two are just absolutely awful. And I don't know if it's because the other two are red or whatever, but I guess with the eggs themselves, size actually does matter. And I don't know, like, it's like the least offensive taste to it, but then again, just absolutely horrible. I mean, this is just straight up trash. And it wasn't cheap either. I mean, this was like, I think they were $13.99, $15.99, and like 20 bucks for one of these. But you know what? You can use it as a prank. I mean, there's really not any food that really looks like it unless you like chop them up or something and mix them up into a spread. That would be a funny trick, actually. Put them on your toast in the morning and see what happens. Yeah, so that is caviar. So if I was ever a wealthy person, I wouldn't serve them caviar, and I don't wish anybody to eat caviar ever. I wouldn't wish it on one of my worst enemies. Well, that one's in the books. So if you guys would like to see any of my other past challenges, I've done a lot of spicy taste tests. Go ahead and take a look at those. And if you do not want to miss any more of my videos, then be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you've enjoyed this video, then consider giving it a like. Also, as always, I'm Karsatowski, and keep watching my content, and I will see you all in that next video. See ya!